Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lewis here for a new video. In today's video we're going to be installing some really lovely number plates onto the car. We're going to be replacing the old ugly number plates and finally getting a front plate back on the car, as well as improving the look of the vehicle overall. So I'm going to start off by showing you guys the original plate on the front, which is very ugly and it's got this blue stuff all around and it just doesn't really look very nice at all. It's got too much clutter and it looks crap, and we're trying to make the car look good, so stuff like this is a no-no. Replacing that, we have these beautiful gel plates from Monster Plates on Instagram, and I'm actually a representative for them now, so if any of you guys are interested, there's going to be a discount code. I'll put it up on the screen now. These are very well made. They've got very slight tint to them, and these are my favourite ones. These are the 3D gel plates. A lot of people go for like the 4D plates and stuff. Personally, I just think the gel plates look a lot more subtle. I'm a massive fan of the way they look, so we're going to be installing those today. I was actually wondering why Monster Plates didn't supply these with the adhesive, and it's because they've just messaged me and they basically said, you know, they were having a lot of complaints about the adhesive not being very great, so they didn't want to put out more plates and get more complaints about the adhesive stuff. I've gone out and bought my own heavy duty number plate adhesive strips here from a shop down the road called Merrick Auto Spares. All we're going to need really is a screwdriver just to get the old plates off. I'm also going to use some tire remover to get all of the crap around the recess and where we're sticking the plates on off, as well as a microfiber. So we're going to get to that now. It is currently raining, as you guys may be able to hear, so I don't know if I'm going to wait for that to die down a little bit. I'll probably end up just cleaning the recess first, waiting for it to die down, and then we'll go ahead and fit the plates. So I'll see you guys in a second. Before we do that, and while it is raining, as you guys can probably see, which is lovely because the heavens have opened because it's been way too hot recently, I'm actually going to show you guys a comparison side by side about how these plates actually look. So, not the original plate, so the GB logo isn't there, but I did buy this and I don't know why, because it looks really ugly. It's got drill holes in it as well, which completely ruin the look. What's this blue stuff? That doesn't go with anything. So we got this one here, which, like I say, looks like it's got an ever so slight tint. I don't think that's going to prove any issue on the road whatsoever. You can still see that it's reflective, and it's got reflective tape and backing on the back as well. Very well made, lovely gloss reflection there, which some of you guys may know I love my gloss. Seeing as there's literally no point in cleaning anything right now because it's only going to get wet anyway, I'm going to open these adhesive strips up and start putting them on the plates. Yeah, they've definitely got some nice tack to them, so no worries there. So I'm going to space that evenly, push down just to make sure it adheres nicely. I'm kind of worried about how these are going to fit because these are so thick, but it should be okay. I've got my fingers crossed that it's going to go on well. This is your one-stop shop for anything like this. It ensures that it removes all the grease, etc. It gets rid of pretty much anything, and it's not bad for your paint. So what we're going to do is put a nice amount on there and completely clean the area. As you can see, it's looking very ugly right now without these grommets in there, but it's going to be covered up by the plate anyway, so completely clean the area, then we're going to push her on. Just making sure I'm applying pressure to let the adhesive do its thing. All around, evenly around the plate. So I'm going to keep applying pressure, just make it nice and even around the plate, make sure it definitely sticks on, and then we're pretty much done on the front. I'm going to move over to the back now, so in order to get the back off, I actually need to take it off. So I'm going to be using this piece right here. So that's the recess bit there. That's definitely going to need a really good clean. I'm going to clean it all around. I'm going to get all of this stuff off with that adhesive remover. So after a good few minutes of using that tire remover and making sure I've got everything off, it's pretty much there now. Just going to give it a minute to dry and then we'll put her on as well. I want to make sure this is perfect, so I'm using a semi-permanent marker, put a very light dot on there on each side just to make sure it's all lined up. Then when I take the stickies off, I can just stick it straight on. That I can just remove the marker with the tire remover. So that's the rear plate done as well. I've got a feeling that it's maybe a little bit off, but it's barely noticeable. Now that I look at it, it looks pretty much spot on. You can see they've got a really nice deep shine to them, especially when you go to the corner here. You can see the shine really coming out there. And I would recommend using a bit of tire remover on there as well, just to clean them up after you've got your fingerprints on them, etc. But they came out really nice. I'd say that definitely looks 1,000 times better than that, in my opinion. Front plate looking absolutely perfect. Slight raise because of these adhesive strips, but I think it looks really good. And once more, the rear plate looking on point. I'm a very big fan of that, and I'd like to thank Monster Plates very much for making such an awesome set of number plates, which really do complement the car and make it look that little bit nicer. So all in all, what would I rate these plates? 10 out of 10. Massive fan of these plates. I've needed some nice fresh plates for a while now, and Monster Plates hooked me up with a representative deal. So if any of you guys are interested, like I say, there was a discount code earlier on. I'll put one in the description down below as well. Frosty PL8 for discount on these plates. Very well made. You can get all sorts of different ones. These ones are the 3D gel plates, which are my personal favourite. I think they look really clean. But you can also get the 4D plates, double dazer plates, crystal plates, carbon plates, show plates, tinted plates. You can get all sorts of stuff, so I'd highly recommend checking them out. It is monster_plates on Instagram. I'll put a bit of text on the screen now for you guys. Go shoot over there, have a little look, see if you like their stuff. If you do, give them a message. All you require is obviously V5C, information about yourself, and they'll give you a price on it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything on the plates. Yeah, everything on the plates. I'd also like to take this moment to announce to you guys that I'm going to be at the Goodwood Festival Speed tomorrow. So if any of you guys see me, feel free to come over and say hello. I'm more than welcome. I'm up for a chat. I've never been there before. I'm really looking forward to it. Me and my uncle are going to be walking around. So yeah, if you do see me, just come over, say hello. I don't know how many of you guys are going, but it'd be really nice to interact with some of you guys. I don't know what to expect from this event whatsoever, but it does look very good, very exciting stuff, and my first ever time there. So that's looking very up. There's going to be a lot of different cars there, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm also going to be arriving at Ford Fair on what I believe is the 5th of August, so I think it's the Sunday. Yeah, it's the Sunday, so I'm going to be on the individual display stand. Reason for that, and reason why I couldn't get club tickets, is because I booked them just too late. I just pushed it to the side, which is very silly of me. But I'm going to be on the individual display stand, and I will also be walking around too. To be fair, for the most part, I'll probably be walking around and seeing what everything's all about and watching the track and cool stuff like that. So, any of you guys are going to Ford Fair, I can imagine most of you are going. I will be there, so just keep an eye out. Again, if I see any of you guys that I recognise, I'll come over, I'll say hello, vice versa. If you see me, feel free to come over, have a little chat. I'm more than welcome to have a talk to you guys. I love interacting with my viewer base, and I just love interacting with people in general. So yeah, come over, don't be shy. You know, I'm a really easygoing guy, so yeah, just come over, say hello. But I think that's everything for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it opened your eyes up to the gel plates. I think they look really good. I'm a massive fan of them. They are my favourite plates by far that you can get for cars. I'm not the biggest fan of the laser plates, but that's my personal opinion. I think they do look cool on some cars, but I wouldn't personally run them on my own car. But again, it's all up to preference, and they do many different plates there, so feel free to check them out. Anyways, guys, that's all for this video. Until next time, you stay frosty. I shall see you in the next video, and probably at certain events in the future.